second half in the game today? It was a tough day shooting for you.
Well, it was, and I've got to do a better job with this group, just getting us, just it's the mentality that I want to stress so much with our group about how we need to play, and that falls on my shoulders, and I totally understand that. I've got to get this group just with more fight and almost playing with a chip on our shoulders. But we had to kind of get up and press and take some chances and trap and double team, and we had some kids in there that were just showing aggressiveness, and that's how you got to play this game. You got to play it aggressive. If you play aggressive and you miss, you miss, but you've got to play aggressive.
And Michaela had a big game for you, 17. I think that's two off her career high, and she had a big second half too.
Well, I thought she did a good job. She wasn't afraid just to take it to the basket and then slow down and finish. One of the things Jacksonville State, they'll move their feet really well. They're going to contest your shot, but they're not going to go blocking shots and things like that. So sometimes you've got that nice soft finish if you just focus on it. And I thought she did a good job with that.
Michaela, did you? I know you had 19 against Georgia State, which was your high, but did you feel maybe today you played as well as you played all season?
Yeah, I feel like today was more of like an all-around good game and not just offensively scoring.
Yeah, you had 8 rebounds too, and played pretty good defense. Were you playing with a lot of confidence today, or aggressively, or why were you playing so well today?
Coach just said be aggressive, and so I just took that as a challenge and just kept trying to bring the energy that we needed today.
Is this kind of a game you can build on to, just kind of confidence builder for the rest of the season, something you can kind of build on?
Yeah, I feel like it's a good push into the right direction.
Kind of, Paul, actually kind of same from the team perspective. Have you seen some things from today or from recent games, positives that you can kind of build
Yeah,
on?
I really am. I mean, I thought the other day I thought we played a pretty decent game against Tech, who's at the top of our league. Today, I wasn't happy with our energy. I wasn't happy with our execution, especially in the first half. I've got to do a better job of getting my effort kids out there and living with maybe some mistakes that we might make and things like that. But I've said this. I said this to this team before, and I'm gonna tell it to you right now. If we get it together, and we got to get it together, it's on us, it's on me, but we got to get it together. This could be a scary team if we ever get it together. We have for one reason or another just not been hitting on our cylinders, and our offense and our inability to score. We have players that can score. I think sometimes it's confidence. I think sometimes it's just the focus on the finish. There's a lot of times we've got baskets, or we got shots right at the basket, and we've got to do a better job finishing those. I thought tonight at least we attacked a little better and got to the free throw line.
Yeah, Paul, you in a lot of cases you're getting good shots inside in the paint, man. They're just not going in.
And that's a focus thing, and that's something I know. I know our players can make those. So is it frustrating to them when they don't make it? Well, yeah, but you got to move on to the next play. You just got to keep fighting, and that's the biggest message for this team. No one's happy right now. We're not okay with this loss, but we've got to. There's no one that's getting out of this hole except us. So we just got to keep fighting. I mean, that's what this group is going to do. We've got to keep fighting and keep building and see where we can take it. And every game, the next day is the next challenge.
Caitlin had a nice game too, 9 points off the bench. I think that might be her high, and she played good floor game too.
Yeah, Caitlin did. Caitlin's a nice, strong post player who really plays with high energy. And she's still young with the game and everything else, but she's gonna play hard, and that's the thing she did. And I thought she did a nice job scoring tonight, just playing hard.
Having Allie Treckler out these last couple of games, does that really kind of decrease your margin for error too? Obviously, big rebound, big score.
It makes it a little bit harder, but what as well as I do what Allie brings. Allie brings that toughness and energy. Now, her scoring and her rebounding, that's, to me, those are all bonus things. I think we miss some of those intangibles that she brings, but at the same time, that's an opportunity. When one person goes down, that's an opportunity for the next guy to step up and go, hey, I'm gonna get more shots in now. I'm gonna get some minutes in. So it's really that next person up. I do think Allie's out hurts us, but it gives other people opportunities. So it really is how you look at it. I think the biggest thing we miss right now of Allie is just that toughness and that fight.
She could return as early as the next game, perhaps.
Yeah, she's day to day right now. Correct.
One thing I saw in the stats too, you're ranked nationally like in offensive rebound. Is that one of these things you can build on too? The rebounding, just to get the things on the boards.
Well, and we got to get, we're ranked high in offensive rebounds, but we've got to get second chance baskets. We got to make the best out of those opportunities.
That's something that maybe it's been missing, haven't been taking advantage.
Yeah, I haven't taken advantage of it. And I think a lot of it is just that, some of it's just our willing, the way this game is called, it's hard for defenders to keep people in front of them. If you want to go initiate a little bit of contact and take the ball to the basket, and that's just basketball in general. That's not tonight. That's just basketball in general. So, you've kind of got to, sometimes when you go to the basket, you might have to make a move. You don't want to charge over somebody, but if it's my primary defender, I'm going right at their shoulder, and I got to try to get to the hole a little bit harder. I thought you did a nice job with that tonight.
And 21 turnovers, when you're not shooting well and making turnovers, that's how it compounds.
It does, and we've got to get more second chance baskets. We've got to cut down on turnovers, and we've just got to play more aggressive in general. I think would help us.
And just with about 4 minutes left, you got within 5, but I guess there's some chances before and after that where you could have closed the gap if you were able to take advantage of it. Is that something that's been kind of indicative of the season too?
Yeah, you know what? We always have our opportunities in games, and I really feel that way in the game of basketball. You can't. That's why I always talk about being present, playing where your feet are now, because you're always going to have opportunities. Something's going to happen with the other team. If you play with the right level of energy, you can make a lot of things happen. And I thought we had an opportunity to make that stretch and run, and maybe making a few more free throws, maybe making sure we didn't give up. There was a big three they hit there kind of that deflated us a little bit. But those opportunities, we can make those opportunities happen, and that's what we have to keep doing.
What are some of the other positives you've seen lately that you think you can kind of build on?
Well, I think we've got different players that are stepping up. I think, with this group, I mean, the honest answer is with this group, and it's something I've got to figure out, obviously, but it's been our consistency, and it might be our consistency, over the board as a team, but different individuals, at different games have really stepped up well. I mean, they really have, and that's why, I still believe in this team. If we could put it together and we all kind of find a little bit more consistency, and I'll say if we could all find a little more consistency with our effort day in and day out and on game days, this team could be a scary team to meet. We just have to do that. I've got to do a better job with getting our energy level where it needs to be to compete. But the positive is we've had different players step up, and even with Allie out, sure, but we've had different players that have had that opportunity and I think stepped in and kind of shown what they have the potential to do. Now we need to do it consistently.
Michaela, what would you like to see more from this team to make it a better team?
I feel like if we bring energy all the time, it'll give us the right push that we need.
Okay, ladies, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you guys, appreciate it.